week, we played San Francisco in a very tight-knit game. Came down to a field goal to win it. San Fran got lucky, in my opinion, with the fact that it was a very rainy, sloppy game. And our offense couldn't perform to the level that they usually perform.
Right.
I seen glimpses of it, but I didn't see the full package unleashed because of the weather that we was in.
Right.
I think in this game where the weather is going to be more decent and expected to be more decent, that's kind of bad news for your Buffalo Bills.
Oh man!
With
in our house,
in your house, you know how the Ravens play is straight ground and pound.
Yeah,
and
y'all got some boys back there.
Yes, and we're coming strong. You know, it's no gimmick. Like you know what's coming.
We can't. Our run game like it's trash.
Yeah, and to me, I think that's the ultimate difference there.
Yeah.
Because Buffalo Bills, as great as that defense is, where they are susceptible is running the ball. And not only just running the ball, but running the ball up the middle.
Yep.
I've seen teams gash you guys running the ball up the middle.
But also, too, we change in the second half. We make those changes.
Yeah, I make good adjustments.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
Ed Oliver has come on these last couple of weeks.
That's my boy.
He's looked like a monster.
Listen.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
I don't think he understood. You know, when you come to college, to football, to the pros, you just think, oh, it's just one step. No, bro. No. You have to learn. You have to get those gaps. You get the 111s or whatever you call them. But you need to understand that you just can't bully somebody because he was bullying people back in college.
Yeah.
You can't. These are grown men.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So now he's getting it.
Yeah, he's found his niche.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's found a couple of moves that work for him.
Yes, and he's quick.
Yeah, and he's very quick and he's very powerful as well. Like he has that Aaron Donald build where he's like, 285, 290 pounds, but he's explosive as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, yes.
Now, with that being said, our offensive line has been just dominating everybody up front. Oh, especially over these last 8 weeks. And we played some very great defenses, starting like Seattle, New England, San Francisco last week, LA, even LA Rams. We put up almost 50 on them.
I don't understand that game, but whatever.
So, looking at this game, and I don't want to sound like I'm just some cocky asshole.
It's okay.
I've really did my analysis on this game. I've been really thinking hard about it. The Bills, although they have far exceeded my expectations. This is one of those games where I think Baltimore.
So they're gonna punch us in the gut.
Just pounds them into submission. I think that they're going to have again over 200 yards rushing on this team. I think that's going to allow Lamar Jackson to utilize the play action. And Bill's secondary is phenomenal. Tre'Davious White is definitely a top 5 cornerback in this league. Poirier is awesome. Overall, Micah Hyde. Overall, that secondary is elite. But I think there is going to get to the point where they're going to have to put 8, 9, maybe even 10 guys in the box. We go to our heavy set with our tight ends. I think Mark Andrews is going to have a nice game. I think Hollywood Brown could potentially break off some big yardage.
It depends.
Depends on if they put Tre'Davious on. I think it could be a rough day for him. But ultimately, I think that we be able to establish a run game. I think that gives Lamar Jackson a chance to go ahead and utilize the play action. And then I think that that kind of allows Baltimore offense to control this game all the way through. And on top of that, I think on the other side of the football with Josh Allen, and like I said, I gave him his props. The man has definitely commanded this offense. However, Baltimore were coming with a heavy blitz. And we're able to do so because, again, our secondary is also one of the elite secondaries in this league. And our secondary is also one of those secondaries that generate turnovers, and we can score off of those turnovers. I see Josh Allen having a rough game in this one. I think that he kind of throws maybe 1 or 2 interceptions. I wouldn't be surprised if one of those was a pick 6. And
oh, my God,
I think ultimately this game kind of gets out of hand for Buffalo. I have it at a score of 33-13.
Damn.
Baltimore. Yeah.
Well, I have nothing to say, I guess.
No. I want to hear your take, though.
Listen.
Let me hear your thoughts.
When I seen this on the schedule, and then I seen that Lamar was balling, I already said we lost the game. Like, I'm a realist. I'm a fan of the Bills, but also I'm a realist. And I understand it's going to take a tall task to beat the Ravens because both sides of the ball they're great at.
Yeah.
Offense, you can't stop Lamar. I mean, I don't know if you heard what the commentator said last week.
Yeah, about the ball
being the same color
as his skin. Yeah, I was thinking myself, you couldn't think of anything better to say, bro.
I was like
out of all the shit you can say, that's the first thing that popped in your mind.
And then he tried to clean it up and said, "No, what I was saying is that you can't identify. Just be quiet, okay?
At that point, just
shut up.
Yeah.
So yes, Lamar, and it's not just that. It's like you don't know where the ball. Like they're watching it on TV, and the dude's following the wrong guy. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't even. We can't stop the run.
Yeah.
So, I mean, all y'all have to do is just run.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to run, you have Lamar.
Yes.
And he can run.
And speaking of Lamar, people, I still don't understand why they're not giving him credit for him throwing the ball.
Yeah.
He currently, and this is a fact. This is not just my opinion. He's currently leading the league in touchdown passes from the pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But they focus on his running, and they want to tear him down for running.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Max Kellerman always said it best to me. Like, how are you going to get mad at a quarterback because he can do more?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yes, he could throw it, but then he can also run as one of his reads if the throw isn't there, which he does.
And you will love that as a quarterback. If you were coaching that, absolutely.
Yeah, it opens up the whole playbook for you.
It's like, okay, I know you can't throw. Okay, fine, then run.
Yeah.
You get us the first down, you get us yardage, you get us whatever.
Keep those chains moving.
Absolutely. And that's all you want, just keep the chains moving.
And it's the same thing with Josh Allen as well. Like,
absolutely. He's a baller.
Yeah, he's able to, like, okay, the play ain't there. I can go through my progressions. The receiver's not open. Well, I can go ahead and pick up this 8 or 9 yards running the ball. You know, and the main thing is your quarterback. You don't want them taking hits, obviously.
Right? No, and see, Josh will take hits though.
Yeah.
He wants to take hits.
Yeah,
he wants to get body on him, but also too, Josh is known for fumbling.
Yeah.
So I'm glad. I'm fine with Josh running, as long as you protect that ball, because he will give us those yards. Mm-hmm. But this game, like I said, I'm a realist, and some people really think it's going to be an upset, and if it is, I'm all right with that. But nah. So my score was, because I really believe that you guys might just pound it, and I hope not, because we're at home and nobody wants to be embarrassed at home.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go 33. Josh Allen is going to score a touchdown, or somebody can score. So I'm going to say 33-14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're right on the same page, basically, on that one there.
But if not, and if we win, I'm going to say it's going to be 23-21.
Close game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bills.
I like
said
that.
it here. We won, just to go back and be like, oh my God, yeah, I did say that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. Got something to lean back on. I respect it. All right. So next game up on the slate here, we got Cincinnati traveling to Cleveland. Cleveland are heavy favorites, -9.5.
Oh my God.
You know what? This could be like one of those. I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I might be a little inclined to take Cincinnati in this game.
9?
This is a division game. I will say Cleveland do tend to beat up on bad teams. Like, they perform better against below average teams, but who wouldn't? Like, they're a bad team overall themselves.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And they wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody picked them going to the Super Bowl. I was like, damn, they ain't even play yet.
They're definitely the most disappointing team. Yeah. Not probably in the NFL, but definitely in the AFC.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
They lost to Pittsburgh last week in a game that, they should have won. They could have won, I should say.
Their coach is a joke.
Yeah, Freddie Kitchens.
He's a yes man. He's a yes man. He's a yes man.
He was wearing that shirt.
Stupid.
You seen that?
Dumb.
What is it? Pittsburgh started it. Shirt. Like, what is you thinking,
My
bro?
daughter took me in the area.
Like, yo, you as a head coach of a football team.
And you, amongst grown, you know what I don't get? Like, I don't get grown men doing silly shit. Like, that was silly.
Yeah, it was.
Pittsburgh started it.
Like, what are you getting out of that? I don't know.
You know who I love? I love, not to get off whatever, but I love the Pittsburgh Steelers freaking head coach. I love him. Michael What's his name?
Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin. He's definitely one of those coaches where you just look at him and be like, I'll play for that guy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He just seems like he just got. And we're going to talk about him because he's doing a hell of a coaching job in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But Baker has looked he hasn't looked good this season.
Trashed. Last year he was great.
Yeah, last year, which was his rookie season. Mm-hmm. But actually, I was watching YouTube and Colin Cowherd's show, and they had this stat line where he said that last year, as great as Baker looked, he only looked that good against like sub 500 teams.
Okay.
Like, so he put up these crazy stats, and he kind of just took advantage of like Cincinnati twice, where he put up like monster stats in like games against them. But
did we play them? Did the Bills play them
last year? Or I played them this year.
We didn't play them last year.
I don't think you guys played them last year.
Yeah.
So Baker Mayfield, against winning teams so far in his career, he's 4-11.
Really?
Okay. He's completed 59% of his passes. He has thrown 20 touchdowns to 23 interceptions and has a passer rating of 75.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the hype with Baker, I understand, because he did set rookie numbers, like rookie record numbers. But, I mean, obviously he's going against Cincinnati, so they're not a good team. But I think overall, the Baker Mayfield Cleveland experiment with Freddie Kinches and everything like that was definitely overhyped. And you may have to dial back a little bit on Baker before we kind of crown him, because he's definitely regressed from last year. And I've been seeing, like, I don't know how true the reports are. They're saying that Odell wants out of Cleveland. Yeah. And, you know, what I think with if I'm Cleveland, they definitely need a new head coach. Freddie Kitchens, I don't think he's the answer. I never thought he was the answer. I think you need...
He's a yes man.
Yeah, he's... Yes man Kitchens. I'm going to call him that. I think they need to go, and I told Howie last week, like, first of all, the GM, I think if I'm them, I would go just throw a bunch of money at Ozzie. Like, he's our consultant with Baltimore right now. But,
oh, really?
Yeah. So he's retired, but everybody has a price.
Yeah,
you know
that's true.
I mean? You go and make him an offer, he can't refuse to come be GM for your team. You know, I would do that, and then I would trust him to hire the right guy. And I think Ozzie would lean towards trying to get Jim Harbaugh back in the NFL.
Yeah, they said that Jim might go to Carolina.
Yeah, I was looking at that as well.
Yeah.
I was hearing that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're Jim Harbaugh and you got a chance to go, you know, to a very talented Cleveland team, or you can go to Carolina
and build that up.
You know what I mean?
And not even build it up, because they're solid.
Right.
They just need some picks.
Yeah, but Cleveland is established. They got a quarterback, you know, and he had a decent rookie season. He regressed this year, but there's definitely talent there.
They have talent on both sides of the ball.
On both sides, yeah. Myles Garrett is one of the best defensive players in the league.
And if he didn't do what he did, he would be up there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think he was leading the league in sacks before he got suspended. Yeah. So he's putting together a dominant season.
Yeah, they need to fire that coach and get someone in there that could do something, because they have too much talent on both sides of the ball to be the record that they are. What are they?
Here, I think hold on. I just had their record up.
5-7.
5-7.
Yeah. To be 5-7 and you have all that talent. You have Odell Beckham. You have Landry.
Jarvis Landry. Njoku got hurt, but they running back. They probably have.
You have two running backs back there,
Pro Bowl caliber,
that can run the ball. You take a down. You take a down. No, you take a down. Like, you have too much talent to be 5-7.
But you know, ultimately though, they didn't build their team from the interior out.
Right.
On the offensive side of the ball. Like, their defensive line is solid. You got Myles Garrett, Sheldon Richardson. He was able to acquire.
And then somebody was just Kristen.
I believe so.
He was hurt. I think he's back now, or he should be back now, because he was off. He didn't have the thing on his arm anymore. Yeah. So he's good.
And then they traded for Olivia Vernon, but with that trade, they gave up their best offensive lineman in Zeitler.
Okay.
So I think that kind of like hindered their season as well. It's like not only Freddie Kitchens' play calling, and then also
oh my God,
them, you know, how the culture he established with that team. But the offensive line is shit all season. You putting your quarterback behind a bad offensive line, that's just bad news. Yeah. That's just bad news.
And you could tell that he doesn't, not that he doesn't know what he's doing, Fred Kitchens, but his play calls is just like questionable. Yeah. Like, come on, dude. Yeah.
Cincinnati, other side of the ball, they're in rebuild mode. Yeah. Andy Dalton got on their first win last week, which, I mean, that got to feel good. You know, nobody wants to go 0-16.
No, and you benched him on his birthday. Thank you. That's a bitch ass move. Right. It's my birthday, coach. You're benched. Huh?
Go sit down. Right. Yeah, go eat some cake.
Come on, bro. Damn.
All right, so for this game, I think Cleveland is going to win the game, but I think it's going to be closer than it's 9.5. Like, yeah, I think I got to take the points as well. Give me Cleveland for the victor. Give me a score. I think they put up a decent amount of